Apa ora yuk?
Apa?
Undangane.
Wah, langsung goleki yo. Dedekan sik.
Lah ora mbok save.
Bro. Apa nih?
Nomore wong itu.
Lah emang aku duwe nomor Ayuda, ra duwe, Cuk.
Ora duwe to.
Ora duwe. Wah, aku urung goleki yo, sik. HP ku ki
Apa?
neng PC
Error-ne.
sak anu terus, Cuk.
Nek
Terus.
yo
Tak
aja
buka anu tok.
aja ngecas nang PC lah.
Lah tak go nonton chat tok.
Battery health medun kok nek nang PC iki.
Apa yo?
Ya iya lah tegangane. Tegangane ora kaya nang charger ori to. Lha kita nek tak gawe live iki to, football ora separah PUBG to. Ngalake. Orang like malahan. Ngopo ya?
Sik tak ngecas HP. Yo beda, abote beda.
Apa mergo
Rene beda.
apa mergo source nek ora?
Source apa?
Kan ki nganggone layare kan nggo window capture, nek sing mau kan nggo game capture. PUBG, bodeng, ora modeng aku kan.
Lah wis tau nggo PS rum.
Lah iki nggo PS terus aku.
Lah aku nek live nganggo TikTok langsung kok.
Oh.
Sik.
Wayne Rooney. Kan sofa. Sofa. Kanan. Hidup kita terus.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Matikan
If you
HP.
have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres maybe a bit...
He'll try from distance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Apa?
Guardiola. Challenge just a bit on the
meledak
firm
Rooney.
side. Mateus. Pepe.
Wis.
It's Bernardo Silva. Koundé. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Koundé. Stones. Kane. Adams does well to get it back. Oh, it's Bergkamp. And that's been intercepted. Stones. And it's Locatelli. Dunk. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rijkaard. And Mateus. Mateus! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Not the most convincing of passes. That's really well cleared. Pedri, distributed tidily. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mateus. And this is Bergkamp, showing good feet. Bergkamp had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Now it's Kane, and he's found a way past. Pepe spots it
Ui.
and intercepts. Oh, no joy this time. Rooney. Rijkaard.
Waduh.
Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's in! Now, can he find a finish? Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hazard gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. In with the challenge. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Locatelli. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was
No,
denied
but
the
one.
opportunity to turn.
And it's Kane. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball.
Big chance! Oh, the
Aduh.
ball's run loose here.
Makin
it's gone long.
sosok. Oh.
Ferran Torres. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Mateus. Now it's Bergkamp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rooney. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Adams. Koundé. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Unam really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to...
Shot, surely! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
The first breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Opts for safety. Stones.
Okay.
Always goal side.
Okay.
Lovely feet.
Aduh. Dewe jane.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Locatelli receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Bernardo Silva. And this is Berg. It's Bergkamp! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Koundé. Pumas are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Almost an hour gone. He's a sharp little ball here.
Duh, lolos.
Mbappe! Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest
Get
value in
in,
this
get
game might
in.
just take off from here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bernardo Silva finding himself in space.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Dunk goes back to front. Mateus is being harried and hassled.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pepe. Rooney. Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Dunk. And it's Pedri. Spread out to the left. That's a throw. Rooney. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bergkamp. He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
He's going for goal! And they've got rid. The message is clear, none shall pass. Knocks it out wide.
Aman.
Pumas
Yeah.
surely have to be
thank
commended
you,
for their
thank you.
drive and desire. Most teams would be
Thank
taking
you,
the easier
thank you.
defensive route by now.
Wow.
And that really should have been that.
Bergkamp has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the
El
impossible.
dorsal 17.
Pumas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
El dorsal 9. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 2 then.
Sí, cazzo.
Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Pumas have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
I think we're about to see a frenetic
Ngapain,
finish,
Mbappe?
and no half measures from here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24.
Barcelona making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Easy.
Dunk gathers from the goal kick. I think we're just about done here. Mbappe! He whips in across. And that has been cleared.
Ah,
And Messi!
Messi.
No, just not quite.
Messi really looked as
Signal,
though he had
signal.
chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now that's well seen too.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Stones.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Mateus. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Aquí están los jugadores.
And that gets things running. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Pumas with the corner, they're first. This ended up in no match. Chance for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lee Kang-in. That is lovely. Lee Kang-in! And it's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Número 19.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Pumas leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's nice. He's gone direct here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Drogba. Good ball over the top. And the finish! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Pumas already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Now it's Foden. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Rice. A probing pass. He's a shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Somewhat off target. Can he finish? Alexander-Arnold goes short. And he's there to clear it. Pumas have the chance to go the other way. Koundé, 30 minutes gone. Now this could be a chance. Koundé. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's looking wide. He's got away. Hazard! And no mistake. And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Número 17.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vinicius Junior. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Drills one in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rice. And it's Rodri. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's forced to go back. Hazard. And here's Drogba. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No
Se
more,
van a
no
jugar
less.
2 minutos de compensación.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mateus. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Pumas are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second half is up and running.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Raul tries a measured ball, gets his head on it!
Right.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Raul. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in plenty of space here. Firm header,
Pandek
just
cukup
off
banget.
target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pumas have their second corner now. Real chance!
Nah, itu loh.
And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Número 18.
Pumas now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Bola guys, bola set. Bola kok pelanggaran. Bola karo sikil.
And that has been cleared. Now it's Drogba. Mateus gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard!
Ah,
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi. Messi running with intent.
Foden.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Rodri pinches it off him. Drogba. Antonetti. Chiellini. Koundé. Looking for the run. Raul. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe.
Foden.
Mateus. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Drogba. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's DiMarco. It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's
Diving header!
Ya lewat tok.
Carreras can clear it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mateus!
Raiso belok
And
tendangan
that
ini
really
Mateus.
should have been that.
well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Entran número 10.
Rice.
Número 15. Se está realizando
Oh,
un
good
cambio.
read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo. Alexander-Arnold. Carreras. And it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Koundé does really well there, strong defending. Now it's Drogba. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Foot in. DiMarco.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Dani Olmo.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Van Dijk. Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, it's come to nothing. That's that, the end.
That's that.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. It is a corner. Goulart goes short. Lee Kang-in did well to stay calm there. And now they can spring out of defence. Now what about this cross? And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Thinks about the shot. Backhand! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
This looks promising. Now it's Lee Kang-in.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Divisi. So we're still where we started right now. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Okafor. Can he finish?
Wah, long lost guys.
Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Flamengo have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Haaland. That's going wide left. And it's hoisted clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Yamal getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. Bayer claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pepe clears it away. He's in a great position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Goulart, looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mateus. Shifted it to the flank. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Can he get away here? They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he
Yeah.
got rid because he was under pressure.
Mateus. Kimmich wins the duel this time. Flamengo have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to...
Hazard! Kimmich. And Goulart. Now it's Okafor. Always goal side. Now it's Yamal. They want to be quick to recover this. Goulart does really well to win the ball there. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Wis.
Oh, that's delightful. And he shoots!
Waduh.
Well taken goal. And
Iya,
there's the
Ki.
goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set them up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Wait.
Flamengo are doing... Chance for a shot!
Buset, terlalu.
Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Decent chance! And a neat finish! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Pumas may be down, but not out just yet.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Looking to pass their way
reglamentario.
up the pitch. Lee Kang-in. And that's been won straight back. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot!
Di Mateus.
Oh, that's close, and that
Faisal
will be the last
belok-belok
of it.
sih.
It's half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back
Aquí
with
están
the
los
second half
futbolistas.
very soon. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pumas are looking to go forward now. DiMarco. Mateus. This is a promising build-up. Space for him to turn and look. Azar!
Ah, nabrak.
Goulet. And it's Arda Goulet. And it's Azar. Bergkamp. Shot a goal!
Wow.
It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies,
Malah
but I
Pique
was
Melayu.
willing him to
Kayak
supply the
Hazard.
finish, and he came
Convertido
up
en el
trumps.
minuto 54. Número 4.
Pumas now just needing one.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
It's Azar! In he goes
Nice.
again! And there's a
Ribbon.
goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper,
Right.
couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Real chance! Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Wih, nabrak.
Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
Nice.
That's the keeper's ball.
Cicilan ya, Lamine Yamal.
Pumas have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Lee Kang-in. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way past. Yamal! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Flamengo certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Número 19. Entrará al campo. Número 10.
Pumas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Out.
Neymar
Out.
gets into a good position. Pepe can get it clear, and he's being shifted off it. Bergkamp looking understandably energised after his goal. Spread it left. The less said about that pass, the better.
Lamine Yamal everywhere. Wah,
Chiellini,
temennya gue terus.
Nuno Mendes, and Neymar. Goulet.
Tuh,
Well read,
nice.
nice interception. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Great vision. He's through here. Shapes to shoot!
Wah, papat tuh.
Goal! Flamengo! Into the lead once more.
Gol del
Truly
Flamengo.
superb. A
Convertido
goal
en el
of such
minuto
supreme
75.
quality, composure
Número
and
17.
class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Número 4.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking for the run. Hakimi looking to receive it in space.
Flamengo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Haaland. No, he refuses to take the bait. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's a promising position. Gendouzi. Oh, nice touch. And the cross comes in.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
No outsmarting him this time. Spread out to the left. And that was asking for too much. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Arda Güler.
Flamengo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's Rooney. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot!
Yes.
He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether they're...
Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. That is good strength. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Oh,
Can he get
parkir
it
ya.
through? Arda Güler. Kimmich.
Yes,
And
sama.
that is as far as it goes. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous
Sesuai
talent
Sangarwan
from
ki,
start to
pengalaman.
finish. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Drogba. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Drogba! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mavropanos. Robson. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, that's fabulous. Lee Kang in. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bergkamp in acres of space out wide. Pumas leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Terrific effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. And here's Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Nice, real chance!
Set.
And it's in!
Apaan tuh?
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cleared without hesitation. Can he finish?
Wah,
It's in!
bukan.
Into the lead once more.
Dulu guys.
Bergkamp at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Convertido en el minuto 26. Número 4.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Diouf. Azar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Lee Kang-in. That's a good ball out wide. There's the delivery. Oh, great leap! And he can thump it away. And they can counter here. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's looking wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Eh,
Oh, well measured. Hazard is flagged offside.
telat sih.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Ronaldinho. Koundé simply refused to be outdone there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. And this is Raul. So no flag here. Mavropanos, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ronaldinho. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening.
Se van a jugar
Aims
2
beyond
minutos
the
de
defence.
compensación.
That's very neat. Raul. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And it's Ronaldinho. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Pumas leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Oh,
Played out towards the right wing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Hazard, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Koundé. Bergkamp, given the lift of his... It's Bergkamp! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah,
Got
it
one
didn't
up
come
and down.
off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Rijkaard. Diouf. And it's Arda Güler. Hazard has it in a wide position. Hazard!
waduh,
It's hit
pal.
outright.
Pal, guys.
Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Crosses it in. Hazard!
Yeah.
It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Camavinga
Muy punta.
and Mavropanos.
Wih, hampir saja bisa.
Robson is someone with
Intercept.
real dynamite in his boots.
Aduh,
Ronaldinho gets into a good position.
Anjay, Ronaldinho guys.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Getting up there! No, not the best of headers.
Madrid really are good at what they're
Hay
doing.
un
They'll
cambio en el
gladly
campo
take
de
any
juego.
opportunity to launch that
Número
counter.
19. Entrará al campo. Número 10.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pumas do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Raul. Bergkamp, in by Bergkamp. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Goulet, that's going wide left. Pepe, tidy with his distribution. And it's Zanetti. Raul going face to face with his great rival. Steaming on goalwards. Spread to the right.
Itu maksudnya.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement.
that's
Came
fine.
up against a defender though who was
Nice
ever so
body.
determined. Oh, that is
Waduh.
superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Kok gitu?
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in
Hay
a
un
top
cambio en el
defender,
campo de juego.
that's it.
Número 18. Lo reemplazará.
He's had it
Número
nicked
7.
away. Now it's Drogba. Goulet. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Rijkaard. Bergkamp. Pumas have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Juve. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Drogba.
And Dijk can get it clear.
Se está realizando un cambio.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Rooney.
No. Rooney didiamkan. Rooney dibiarkan bebas guys.
And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Número
I think he's
7.
even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Gile.
Pumas go
Oh,
up by
yeah.
2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Kalau ada
And it's Musiala.
Musiala.
Goulet. Caresses it through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Berbahaya.
Rijkaard can clear it away.
Dia mau apa nih?
Mavropanos.
Oh, itu.
Taken back
Tino,
almost at once.
Se agregarán
Goulet.
3 minutos al tiempo
It's a
reglamentario.
sharp little ball here. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think.
Good.
Yes, they do. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. No way through, so
Defense,
back it. And
defense.
the finish!
Oke, nice, keepernya
It's
nice.
loose now and they want to get it back.
tutup.
And he's heaved it away.
Turun bar.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Cambio.
Kane getting the call here in what can
Dilipok
be
dia langsung bar.
interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Pepe getting this one clear.
No.
And that's it. Pumas are chirpy, cheerful
Pipis,
and
pipis, pipis.
contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Bergkamp claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do,
Señoras
and
y
the players
señores,
were
en la
determined to
pantalla
deliver
se
it,
mostrará la
and they did.
información de nuestros servicios de autobús.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Sambil makan, guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Mateus! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Johor Darul Tazim are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Now it's Haaland.
Aduh, kok ngono gerak.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Haaland. Pumas leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bernardo Silva. That has ended up in no man's land.
Gitu sih.
Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ya, salah.
Mbappe. Kane. Now it's Kane. DiMarco. Quarter of an hour played. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. Lee Kang-in! Yes! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries to play it through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Over to the right flank. Now this could be a chance. Haaland! Bernardo Silva. Kane. He's looking wide. Now it's Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lee Kang-in. Somewhat off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Driven in. Impressive jump! Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
DiMarco has it in a wide position.
Piye balik nembus
Rice.
awake.
Xavi Alonso shifted it to the flank. Now it's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's neat.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And here's Haaland. Big chance! And no, just off target. Now it's Dani Olmo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Haaland. Pedri. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Adams gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shot, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Dani Olmo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been hooked away. And it's
Se
DiMarco.
agregará un minuto al tiempo
DiMarco.
reglamentario.
Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, some astute defending there. This looks promising. Bernardo Silva. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Pumas sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Dani Olmo. Ruben Diaz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Wih, Zanetti
Zanetti
bangga.
calmly anticipates. Koundé. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Nicely
No,
weighted ball.
sorry.
Johor Darul Tazim do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Kane. Spread it left. Now it's Pedri. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. Pedri stood his ground strongly.
Oh no.
Space for him to turn and look. Now that's a fine challenge.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gimana Haaland?
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, now here's an
Nice.
interesting matchup. Dani Olmo, who has set up 2 goals. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Now it's Dani Olmo. Mateus. Can he get away here? Dani Olmo. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Lovely, now then. Oh, well
Alan
played.
kok
He's
lemot
taken
banget.
that really cleanly. Kane. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Great vision. To Pepe. Dani Olmo. Koundé. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Oh, he's having a
Oh,
goal!
bad. Mantap, slap.
Zanetti. And it's Koundé. Pepe.
Say.
Zanetti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread to the right.
Lari Kang In.
Lee Kang in. Wants to run onto this.
Tuh, Min.
Mbappe.
Tuh, nice. Lee Kang In. Son
And it's
Heung-min.
Azar.
Sang Hee-chan.
Mateus. Lovely pass,
Dapat.
but can he get there?
Wow.
Real chance!
Ah, right the piss.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that
Número
it could have all
10.
been wrapped up.
Número 19. Número 17. Entran. Número 7.
Still no way through. The
Número 15.
defending here is resolute.
Número 18.
And that is expertly
Aduh,
dealt
masa
with.
sudah highlight myself.
Now there's a fine ball.
Goblok.
And the assistant referee rightly
accept
gives him
this, accept.
offside. Johor Darul Tazim can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Muas.
Koulibaly. And back to the goalkeeper. Skriniar. Bruno Fernandes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Cuts it. He leaps for it.
Buset.
It's hit the crossbar. And how did he not put that away?
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Kane. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Mateus. And he's picked it up out wide. DiMarco. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Pumas have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Zanetti.
Zanetti.
He's having a pop.
Aduh.
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Fabinho. For Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Report shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mateus. Quality ball. And this is Bernardo Silva. He's having a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there goes the final whistle. Pumas really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents...
Wih.
Pumas do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Pumas with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way.
Nice.
Mateus. Abiati is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim.
Weh,
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Darren Fletcher.
Wih,
He has
salah
found the way
umpan.
through.
Eh,
Dani Olmo. Mateus. Oh, that's clever. That's a good ball.
waduh,
Chance!
harus dinengke.
He's delivered all right.
Well,
Tak
once
dinengke
more,
tak.
it's him, and we can't be surprised because
Legend
his
loh ini
instinct
loh.
for doing this is incredible.
Jadi ganti legend kok kayak gini.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was
Oh,
going to end
tipe
up.
semat.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Mateus gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Waduh,
Now it's Messi.
tuh, nice.
Pepe gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's DiMarco.
Ush.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Koundé. Oh, shooting chance!
Wih, hampir saja pemirsa.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Drogba! Well, that is
Akurasi loh, Ra.
remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Paris Saint-Germain are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Space for him to turn and look. That's a decent clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Passing nice and neat. great ball, and he's Mateus!
Salah.
He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to
Terbaik.
break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Aduh,
And now they can spring
Hazard
out of
kasih main
defence.
dulu.
Neymar,
Sangat
Serginho. So
dapat.
just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Neymar, back when it goes.
Salah sih Neymar.
Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Drogba. Now DiMarco. Mateus. Darren Fletcher. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a good ball out wide. And the return pass.
Ya,
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Wah, kok itu kakean malah.
Messi. Ball is over the line. Pedri. Messi. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Oh sih.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Pumas leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Pumas looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he finish?
Cool.
And there's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Pumas are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Mateus. And it's Azar. Now it's Drogba. Spread to the right. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's in a great... It's Drogba! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross to the back post. Messi. Griezmann. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Great vision. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Dia dapat. Dia dapat.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pedri. Now Griezmann. Nelson Semedo.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Pumas Unam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kalem dong Messi.
Pumas perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for the run. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Carreras. And it's Serginho. Pedri. And Serginho. And here's Bernardo Silva. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot!
Hat-trick,
yes, it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Pumas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. It's Drogba!
Oui.
Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a little off target. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar!
Tangil mau. Neymar kayak Yamal, Messi. Buang.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Untuk. Yes.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Raul. Now it's Rooney. DiMarco drives it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Make it 6.
Carreras. Ruben Dias. Drogba pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Hehe, untuk.
Now it's Drogba. De Jong spots it and intercepts. Neymar going after that. Carreras. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And there goes the final whistle. A statement win.
Dah capek. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.